Does something really come?
Coming to you right now, almost live all the way from here in Southern California. We've been talking about a lot of things in our programs night after night after night, and I hope, inshallah, you're going to share your own situation, sitting at home, wondering about this, thinking about that, then they're seeing the world. And, hey, and it's an election year, too. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about that tonight. So went up to him, drove all the way up there to Michigan, and took a carload full of Qurans, and he's mailing them out. Richard is mailing them out right now. Then we've got a sister in Cleveland. She's mailing them out. So that is, yeah, we're doing something. Hey, what do you think about that, Doctor?
It's the best thing we can do to bring the message of truth to people. And whatever you can do and whatever I do, I am all here for that.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about tonight. How these people are coming to Islam and what we need to be doing about it, and also why and coming about, because this is exciting to me when I see these people leaving. Brother Bill, and he said somebody mailed him one of these. They actually ordered it from. Oh, really? Oh, hey, oh, wow. This out. Hundreds, even thousands of people at a time put up their hand.
And I will reward you many, many times in life thereafter. And whether what degree you accept, that's a different story. But at least you open the heart, and he said, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Homer and Nam, it translates to English as red camels. But the red camels at that time were the most expensive, the most illegal, and he said it's better, khayram for whatever it's.
Allah rewards our efforts. That's what Allah Ta'ala says, that whether you have close to a zarra.
But not only, but with the Christians is taking my time, people, because after all, one of the things that I object to is just this attitude outright. Even they would run away from a fight, except that whenever you begin to attack their children or their parents or something like that.
Common between, for example, Christianity and Islam.
This, you have to be sensitive to the fact that women, by and large, not all, but most, how would it be if I just told him, hey, you're wrong?
Well, you're 100% right. I can't argue with that. The job, thanks God, because now I got more time.
Yeah. Actually, Doctor, you're speaking about somebody who is in the Bible, has an entire, the translators' efforts to bring it to English, they used the name Yusuf, J-O-S-E-P-H, like Ayub became Job or Job, and that's the book. Always just missed it, or he didn't get it, or this other person who had nothing in this life, all he wanted before he died was just a sip of water. Now, watch this. So shocked, so horrified, terrified of the fire of hell and all of the things that are in it, he just couldn't remember in your whole. Now, I can relate to that because I definitely know I am not perfect, all right? So, and the person who had everything in this life, but Allah didn't love him. Oh, why? Because he was actually a very bad man. He was horrible. We have seen people that are so bad, but they keep getting more and more and more. And you see this person, he's so egotistical, he's rotten to the core, he cheats, he lies, he steals, he does things to women, he does people, and anything he does, he always so greedy, But why does he get more? Why does he get more? Some people ask this guy, he got everything. Even when he died, all the people went to his funeral and they put this big stone up there, a big monument to this guy and a stew for him and, so and so and so. Guys, if you're suffering right now, if you are experiencing difficulties, and you can order this, it's in English, and it's no Arabic in it. You can see that, right? A lot better, but step at a time, one step at a time. That's what I did, and I'm still working on that. And I swear by it.
Really come out of nothing.
The brain, when about maybe 7.5%, like that. So it's huge. Get down to, why am I here? Diplomas that they can study Arabic, they can study Aqidah, they can study the fiqh, they can study the tafsir of the Quran, they can study the the biography of the Prophet sallallahu in the same position as the prisoners. About all these people coming into Islam right now. What's going on where you are?
I'm so glad that you were continuing with the the beauty about the civilization, the Islamic civilization contribution to humanity. We discussed the big functions and the duties of Islam, whether it's prayer or fasting or Hajj. Ruled the world, the old world, that's Asia, Africa, and Europe for 13 centuries. And today I wanted to really, kind of from, the Romans, had some, background, and then Bilal al-Habib kind of took the throw from his neck, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came and inna deen wahid, and this is the deen Adam is created from dirt. So, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That you can write to us at contact@guideus.tv. Guideus.tv. All right. So be sure it's not guideus.com or Guideus TV to notice. And also it says Donate Islam. If you would like to donate to be part of what we're doing, keep us going and growing there, make more. Doctor, this subject that I was talking about a little earlier with Dr. Sultan about, did you ever see anything good? And he goes, no. In my whole life, I never saw anything good, ever. Wow, get out. And then he'll be asked, in your whole life, did you ever see anything bad? The other man, this was somebody, Allah loved him. He was so good. He was so, but he believes this kafir, that this life, this worldly life, is like a sijn, a prison.
Is the hope that a true believer, that really opens a lot of hope to all mankind, to everybody. We should learn that the viruses has been with us since the day of beginning of for a long time, centuries, and probably we know now. We're much smarter now to know what works and not, and we stated that. So please share it.
Share it right now, because this is critical. And
yes, we have the full program for new Muslims.
MashaAllah.
Invite
the new Muslims. Are you seeing the same thing we're seeing here?
Yes, and it's so beautiful. And then people coming because they want to check us out, and then later they stumble on a copy of the Quran that you may be, one similar to the one you've given out, or come to a friend, or come to a website, or come into TV like Guideus TV. You never know. It's it's so beautiful and so refreshing that it's a life-changing experience for those new Muslims.
All righty, inshallah.
There are two movies that I recommend you to see, and I want tremendous film talking about an FBI informant who was a Muslim.